Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on my video. I really do appreciate it. If you can hear the wind, I do apologise, nothing I can do about that. It's blowing a gale here just now. We don't have the storms that some places have got, so I'm really thankful of that, but it is pretty wet and pretty windy. And I feel really sorry for Alan's daughter because she has her dogs out in this just now, but that's the Crofton life for you. She would have to go out and check her sheep anyway, but very grateful that she's taking the dogs out. That saves me a little job. I wasn't going to post today. Wasn't going to even video, actually, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I've had some more negative comments. I've had somebody go back on all my last videos and put thumbs downs on them, and it really got to me. But I've had a chat with a few folks, and obviously other people have commented to say that they've had, you know, I know like Selena, she gets loads all the time as well, and it's just somebody out there trolling and being, well, proving that they have a very, very sad life, if that's all they can think to do with their time. So yeah, I've had a good chat with quite a few people. People I've never spoken to before have commented, you know, saying don't let it get to you, and you know, just one dislike and all the rest of it. So yeah, I am gonna stop looking at that. I'm gonna actually delete that app off my phone. It's really handy for seeing how many subscribers you have though, quickly. But yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. At the last count when I started filming this, I had 1,847 subscribers, so thank you so much to you guys. I will do the draw when I get to 1,850. So please, if you haven't subscribed and you're thinking about it, please do, and then I can do a little draw. If you go over to my Instagram, there's a pin post there, and you can enter the little draw that I've got for a couple of challenges basically. Determined to get the giveaway bug going on my channel because I haven't done it yet, and I have a massive one for when I hit 2,000. So I just wanted to kind of lull myself into it, get in the way of doing the giveaways because I've been shocking. New planners are off at the printers. I have decided to go with the same cover, which will then keep the cost down. The last tally up, I'll just have to double check, but it'll be £35 for the book and then postage over and above, so it'll be under £40 for the book in total, because obviously, you know, I have to buy in the boxes and the wrapping and all that kind of stuff. They aren't coming shrink wrap this time because their machine's broken, so I'm going to have to try and find something that will fit the book in, and it's going to be thicker than this one. So for anybody thinking, you know, that's a lot of money for a book, it is going to be, I think it's about 290 pages long, I think, because of what we have in it. I did take on board the extra, what do you call them? The expense trackers, extra pages. It's not a page I use properly or religiously, but yeah. So anyway, so we're on track. That should be with me about a week. I think it takes for me to get the proof. Once I get the proof, everybody's pre-ordered, I'll get a payment, and then their books will go out first, and then any leftovers people can buy, and then it will be waiting for another delivery, which will come, you know. So if you are wanting one for the start of the year, I do have a couple of pre-order spaces left, so get in touch so that I can get them ready for you so that you will 100% have them in time for the new year. If you're not too bothered, then, you know, feel free to wait for the next delivery, if you aren't quite in a position yet. But if you don't know, if you want one but you won't have the finances till October, please still get in touch because we can work something out. I said the pre-order, I'm not taking payment at the moment anyway. Pretty much exactly the same book, but slight changes just to hopefully make it better, but nothing's been taken away, should I say. Anyhow, I'm blabbering on for somebody that didn't want to make a video. So we are just going to do a budget for next week. So the reason I'm doing this is to keep myself on track, because I feel like if I don't do my budget for next week, there's a potential for it all to go very, very badly wrong, especially with going away this weekend, today. So I want to just make sure I have a basic budget. It won't go right because I'm not adding in what sinking funds I'm going to be spending or anything like that yet, but yeah, we'll get there. So anyway, my pen ran out and Alan kindly has given me another one, so that is amazing. Let's just get going. So I'm bringing in a rollover of 1,662.64. I don't know if that's right because I haven't done my closeout yet. For last week I did get paid on Wednesday. I didn't get my mileage today, which I was really hoping I would, but it's not a problem, it's just it's now a month and a half overdue, which is annoying, but I will get it, but it's just not going to be in this. But because I got paid, it's not an urgency. I did put my cheque into the post office. I think, was it Sarah put in my comments that you can take your cheques to post office and they will put them in an envelope and send them off to the bank, which saves me a trip because when I went to the bank last time I missed it, it was shut. So yeah, and I do have the app on my phone, however it just wasn't reading it. I don't know if the person's writing was too small or what the issue was, but my phone just would not read it for love nor money. So that's why I had to put it into the bank. But yeah, I think was it Zoe Canny Tally that asked about it, said there's an app, so yes, my phone does have that app, my bank does have that app, but just would not read it. All my bills are due to come out, so we've got the basics. Council tax, car tax, my car repayment, I think I only have to the end of the year to pay this and then it's completely paid off. My car, I have paid off a car before, yes, this is my first car I paid off, but this has been paid off in less than 3 years, so I'm over the moon with that. The reason I pay £300 seems an awful lot, I know, people have commented on that. It's because a family member bought it for me. I have no interest on it. They didn't buy it for me, but they lent me the money. We bought the car and I sold my old car. I thought I traded it and I didn't. I sold the old car and then gave that money to my relative, and then we organised that I would just pay £300. It was what I could afford at the time. I was quite happy to pay it, and at any point I could have reduced it, but you know, what's the point if I can afford it, just even if it leaves me tight, because I know that next month if this leaves me tight I could say can I only pay 150 and they'd be absolutely fine with that. However, I think my last payment's in December, so I'm not going to reduce it for, you know, November, but anyway, there was that option. But then I will reduce that payment, but I will still continue to pay this sum money to a car repayment, so it will just be a car payment, and that will just be putting money into a deposit for a car. So this will always be seen, but hopefully by January this number will come down. Thinking by 100, maybe 150. Pet plan 1990, so that's for Piper. My loan, I think I've got a year left on that, so 215.69. TV and broadband 61.50. My mobile, I'm expecting it to go down this month to 29.50 from 33, I think it was. So yeah, happy with that. Westcott, I can stop at any time. They have done a calculation figure with me to see what I could afford, and they actually said that I couldn't afford to pay them, and they were happy to not cancel, but like put that on holiday for 6 months and then review it again in 6 months. But I asked could I still pay £10 a month. They were happy with that, and by doing that there's more chance of me being able to get a settlement figure, because I'm paying, you know, every month rather than just not paying them at all. So we're hoping that February, when we have to redo that, we might get a settlement figure, but we'll just see. By we mean I. So rent is 350. My aqua payment, that's my credit card, that has gone up. My monthly payment to that, it is a boosted payment as well, so it's the minimum payment plus a boosted payment that the aqua app kind of suggests. So that's what that is, and that is because I put another credit card onto that at no interest for that card for however many months it was. It was 9 months, can't remember, but anyway, paying that off, and then obviously I will pay off a little bit extra, so hopefully that'll come down quite quickly. And then Audible is due on the 7th, which is the Sunday. It might come out Monday. But all in total, all of my bills will come to £1,170.89. I did get a slightly higher pay this month, because obviously I'm now doing an extra 4-hour slot, so that has helped. I think I worked out at just under £150 extra per month, but I did have obviously holidays for Alan's off and stuff like that, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to turn the book, sorry. 491.71 is what's left. I will be putting in another mileage, well, hopefully I'll get the mileage payment I'm due, but I will be putting in another mileage claim for August and September next week as well, so that will come out in the middle of the month, which will help as well, so that will be grand. Sinking funds, I am going to use sinking funds, but I'm not going to put them in my predicted because I have no clue. But obviously we've got our weekend, so I'll be using my days out, I'll be using holidays, I'll be using birthday. In fact, I used birthdays already actually this week, so it'll be in last week's. By the time you're watching this is getting very confusing, because I bought some extra stuff for my dad. But yeah, so I will be using it, but I'm not going to predict it because it's just going to get confusing because I have no clue exactly how much I'm going to use. So we'll just leave that as 0 for now, and 491.75. I am going to put £20 over to extra debt, and that will either go towards my loan or towards my credit card or whatever like that, but I'll leave it till the end of the month just to make sure I can actually afford it and I don't need that money in my account. So that leaves me with 471.75. Excuse me. I'm then going to put £90 over to sinking funds. So we are going to put £5 to car emergency and £5 to vet fund. So car emergency is kind of like, it's just our savings fund because I have my car maintenance already. It's just another savings towards the car, and just to add to the deposit basically. But I'll probably stop that when I finish paying for my car, and because obviously the money that I will be doing will put towards that, but this is just to give it a wee boost. Vet fund will always get 5. We'll get more if I have to dip into the vet fund obviously, but for now 5 is okay. Appliance is £10, so I have, in my next video, my closeout, you'll see I have spent some of this money, so we're going to top it up again because I do need more things. Dog groom's going to get 5. We need to start thinking about her. I did buy eye scissors to try and cut around her nose, but we'll see how that works. And I'm going to put £5 into clothing because I will want to start thinking about something to wear at Christmas. I did put £10 into hair and beauty, so I have spent a lot of this week as well, because I got my hair done and I got my nails done. I forgot to tell you, that's not very bonny colour. It's more of a sort of skin colour. It looks really peach there, but these colours, but yeah, I love them, really cute. She's doing me a false set just now, or whenever she can. I mean, she's heavily pregnant, so as long as I get them before these ones need to come off, and then have to take these off myself, and then I'll have a false set which I'll just put on for videos more than likely. £5 we're going into birthdays. I have enough for the October birthday, but then we have quite a few December birthdays, so we need to top up. I think I have 3 nieces in December, a brother in December, and my boyfriend in December, but he has his own fund. But yeah, and then my boyfriend's daughter is also in December, so handy. But he pays for his daughters and I pay for all my family. He pays all of his family. Eating out, I'm going to top up with £5 because we might have to dip into that over the week or the weekend, and it's just handy to have some money in that just in case you fancy something. If I use money at the takeaway, I'll obviously start topping that up as well. It's just handy to have that money there. Christmas is going to get 20, and Alan's birthday is fully funded. That should say Alan's Christmas is fully funded, and the Christmas weekend is going to get 20, so that's a non-negotiable weekend for us. We are going to go to do a Christmas shopping, so we'd spend 2 nights away and we do Christmas shopping both days and then come home. So that is need to get funded for that. So that all adds up to £90. So we'll take that away from. I feel like I'm just spouting words at you guys. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I think my videos go really fast and blah, 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 blah. Nobody's going to understand a word I'm saying. So if that is a problem, please let me know. But yeah, this week we're going to put £25 to groceries because I'm still staying at Highlands. We're away until Monday, so probably get a shop delivered, or we might pick up on the way home actually. We'll be passing a Tesco on the way home, so we might pick up a shopping on the way home, which means I might pay for it, and it might be more than that, but we'll see what he thinks. Fuel is going to be £60 because we might need to top up to come home from where we're going, and then I will need fuel for work for the rest of the week. Work spending is going to get the £5 because I'll be back at work next Saturday. Piper isn't getting anything, and we're going to find out how much my spending we are going to have. So we give myself £10 for my spending. All my receipts there. Wondered where they were. So I give myself £10 for spending, but then we are going to, must take that change out. We're going to roll the dice and see what we get for pumpkin faces. So whatever we get for that is a saving, and the rest goes into my spending. 1 and a 4 we draw eyes and we save 5. 2 and a 5 we draw a nose, we save 3. And 3 and a 6 we draw a mouth and we save 7. And we've got a 4. So we're going to draw some more eyes, which means we finish another pumpkin. How exciting! So we're going to draw 2 eyes. He looks a bit. Oh my goodness. So we have completed 2 of our pumpkins, so we're a long way off actually completing this, but it's quite fun. Whether we'll complete it or not, I don't know. I don't even know. Probably should have started earlier, but yeah, sorry, giving you all whiplash. So yeah, completed that, and that means that we have to put 5 away, which means we have £5 spending, and then £5 goes into pumpkin faces, so that is good. I like it when it's a 5, it's easy. I don't have to bother with coins. That's going to annoy me. Okay, so in my spending we have 60, 70, 80, 95. Yeah, 95. So we'll deduct that from the 381, which leaves us with 286, 75. I'm then going to put, you see, £15 into my monthly payments because it's a 4-week month for me for October, so I need to do 2 15s and 2 10s to make my £50 for my monthly challenge, which I like to complete. You don't have to, and yes, there will be challenges in the next planner as well, exactly the same. Halloween, we will just do any leftover money if there is any. Penny challenge, again, leftover money, and this book and save is any leftover money specifically from my spending, so we can't do that. So that means we're putting £20 into challenges predicted, which will leave us with £266 and 75 pence. 75. So that is for the first week of October. So yeah, quite happy with that because I know I will have some other income coming in through the week, through the month. So to be rolling over 266 into the week 2 is actually, would probably cover week 2 anyway, so there's no any real panic, so I'm more than happy with that. And then here is a brilliant quote. I love this quote. It isn't about what we earn, it's about how we spend it. And that is so true. You can earn as little as, you know, obviously I earn What was my wage last week? £1,466.85, and that was for my whole month wage. I'm expected to live off. I got no other help from the government, anything like that. So, you know, that's what I'm expected to live off. And I can do it. I would be struggling to save any money on that if I didn't have my Etsy income and things, my YouTube income and things like that. So I'm eternally grateful for that, for anybody that watches my YouTube videos and the people that buy from me from Etsy. But yeah, it isn't about what we earn, it is about how we spend it. So we are watching what we're spending. It's very hard to not save something. It doesn't have to be hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but even just watching what you're spending when you're in the grocery shop, if you've got £35, when you watch what you spend, you might come away with an extra couple of pounds that you didn't expect, that you can then treat yourself to, you know, a coffee or a chocolate bar or something like that, if you're not into savings. But yeah, this cash stuffing has been just the best thing I have ever done for myself. I'm so grateful to have found it. But yeah, so that's me for today. I'm gonna go now and pack my bag. We're on schedule. We're on schedule. Oh, dog's bags are packed. Alan's in the shower just now. I'm gonna have a shower, pack my bags, and then we should be able to set off quite soon. So yeah, take care. Thank you so much for watching again, and thank you to everyone that has really helped me boost my confidence this last couple of days, this last couple of weeks actually, to be fair. I really do appreciate you all, and thank you. Take care. Bye bye.